Hey, greetings, Aquaba. Welcome to my channel. Ancestors, we give you thanks. Thank you for this day. To my elders and my ancestors, we ask permission to speak. A lot to say today. The journey to Kumasi continues. This is part 2 of indicating meeting Cynthia Crofie and Dr. Victor Crofie. Colonel Crofie retired in Kumasi. Now they live in Patassi. These are things that you may not know. I'm just doing my story. My first trip to Ghana. Even before I got to Ghana, I met, was very blessed to meet Francis Nkrumah. Well, Dr. Francis Nkrumah. He's the son of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. His son came to Atlanta to do some research and studies at one of the hospitals in Atlanta. That's how all my relations came about, meeting different people from Ghana. Because in those days in Atlanta, it was only a few. And the people used to come, Ghanaians used to come to our house, eat. We have food on the weekend. The students want to get away from campus, so they come and share their time with us. So that's how I learned my little bit about Ghana. And right now, I like to thank all those who have supported me. All my friends, Amicus, my sister, One Africa. Thank you for your support. I can't name everybody. Also, the Queen Mother, Nana Hema, Bichim. I thank you. I thank you for your support, very much so. I thank all of those who have said continue. Here in Atlanta, here in Mariama, I just don't want to keep naming names right here. Joyce, Roberta, my family. Mom, keep it up. So that is what I just want to thank. Big Nana in Kumasi, I call her Nana Kawabana. Call him Big Nana Nee. Thank you all for your support. And of course, my daughter, who does most of the production or whatever you want to call it. She supports me 5,000 times over. So thank you for that. I want to talk about, to give a shout out today to Mama Africa. You know, our ambassador to the Mama Africa United, not United Nations, but let me see how did I say her name is and I sound like this, I don't know, but she's Ambassador Arikana. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, forgive me on that. Her first and last name is so long. But her book is out called Africa 101, The Wake Up Call. And I just want all of us to, now I've already sent for mine at Amazon. And it's on the state side, it's $60. But her knowledge, her brain, everything is just absolutely wonderful woman. I mean, if we don't wake up listening to her, what we need to do as African people, I'm telling you, we'll never wake up. The woman is magnificent, brilliant, have balls like I don't know what. And she's not afraid of speaking. That's why they sacked her, I guess, because she was telling the truth about Africa. One thing that I like that she said about Africa was, she says, doesn't matter how much money you put in Africa. Without the Africans and the diasporan, we will never change. And I believe that. She indicated that there are more doctors in California from Nigeria than there are in all of Nigeria. Also, there are more businessmen outside. We Africans have to go back home. I'm talking about the professionals, the engineers. Let's go and build Africa. These are things we don't do. Even here in America, you don't have to go to live in Africa. Go visit mother. Go step on mama. Go step on mama Africa. Then make your choice. But your lifetime, you should at least put your foot on mother Africa. I'm talking about the descendants. Africans who can hear me now, who can see. Go and visit. It doesn't have to be Ghana. It can be anywhere in Africa. But the majority of us did come from West Africa during the slave days. But we're no slaves anymore. But when I got to Kumasi and I left Cynthia's house, I went to Ashanti Newtown. And that is the kingdom. That is where Tumfo lived. The king of the Ashantis. I went there and had a hookup with another queen mother. Didn't know she was a queen mother. In those days, I didn't know the queen mothers. But the queen mothers just loved me. And I loved them too. So I stayed in this house, which is like a traditional Ashanti house, the square house. Everyone has a room that goes around. I stayed there. Later on, I went to my village. Now, let me tell you about my village, about Sisriwa. We are located by Lake Busentree. We used to have land around the lake. But because of the lake swelling, some of the villages left. So our village of Sisriwa went over the mountain and ended up in Sisriwa, which is close to Mem. You may not know what I'm talking about, but I'm doing the best I can here. So anyway, I get there. I am the first foreigner, black, white, green, Nigerian, northerner to ever come to the village. So I was a novelty. They were just rubbing on me. And they told me they were rubbing on me because I looked like them, but I didn't sound like them. Of course, I had the afro, so they patting the head, rubbing the skin. And every morning and every night, the elders, the old ladies and old men would come and sit with me. I was never alone. All during the day, some of the elders would come and just stare at me, just stare at me. And it was wonderful. When I arrived, Sergeant Major J told me, go and take a bath. Go take a bath. Okay. Where is the bathtub and the bathroom? Oh, it's outside. So he gave me a lantern, bucket of water, and I'm outside, butt naked in front of everybody. I know they looked at me. I know they looked at that body. It was funny. I said, y'all, I can't do that again. Now, where do I go and urinate? Where do I go to toilet? That's outside too. How far? How do you, at night they close up the shutters, everything, no screen. So I have to be closed in trying to breathe. A little small pot to urinate at night under the bed. Oh, it was awesome. The next day they come with a rooster. They come and put the rooster right in my lap. A live rooster now. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with this rooster. So I'm petting this rooster. And later on that night, the rooster was my supper. Nice and tender with gravy and rice again. Me and rice. Because they know I like rice. In those days, I can't stand rice now. Too much rice. Now I'm a Banku girl. And a Kanki girl. But in those days, it was just introducing me to Ghana. Or to West Africa. And after I had my chicken, now, this time, I go and meet the chief of the village, because you have to go and greet and introduce. You can't come into somebody's village and do not go to the chiefs and the queen mother and ask permission to stay in their land. So I went to meet the chief. My chief is Nana Safo Katenka. And Kumat in Sisriwa. So I met him. So now at night, my time, another day, I move up. I move up to the big bathroom. Now the big bathroom is like let me tell you what it's like. It's like igloo. If you see in Alaska, it's round, has a hole right in there. You bend over, you go in that little hole. When you get in that little hole, on the floor now, there's another little hole, like a little rat hole. But that hole is where the water goes out. You got your bucket of water. You have your sponge. Now, this sponge has been beaten. It's not American sponge or whatever. And you have a small wooden stool you sit on. I mean, when you sit there, you just on the ground. And you bathe. And with this bucket of water. Now, this is when I always come back to America and do my introduction on Ghana in the schools. I used to go to the schools and talk to the kids about my trip to Ghana. And my question and I'll give it to you guys. I don't know the answer, but the question is, if you only have a bucket of water, what is the first thing you should wash so your water will be clean? Now, you have one bucket of water. What is the first thing you should wash so your water will be clean? You can give me, I won't give you the answer because I may need that answer to make some money one day. But think about it. What is the first thing you need to wash? So I figured that out quick and took care of that. And even today, I have a girlfriend named Nasia. And we laugh because Nasia said, hey, my bucket of water, I can bathe and wash out all my undies. I said, girl, you got that much water left? And she said, yes, you don't do that anymore. Early morning in my village, 47 years ago, when you wake up in the morning, it was beautiful. Everyone had their cloth. Some had cloth over their head. They had their chewing stick, which is a toothbrush. Love it. You chew on this chewing stick. And it's a special wood that they use. It's not all wood. And then it become brushy. And then you can mop. Mop your teeth, rub in your teeth. And you can swallow some of the wood because it's a digestive system. I mean, help your digestive system. It cleans you out, everything. So you'll see it with the chewing stick. Swallow some of it and spit some of it out. That was my village. Going to my village early in the morning, going to farm with flip-floppers, children. It's amazing. It's amazing. So those are the things I want to talk to you about is when you go to Ghana, try to go to the villages. Try to meet the people. Let's not be concerned about hotels, going to nice restaurants. We do that in America. But get to know the people. And your soul, it's spiritual. Your soul will just be renewed. And remember, God bless our homeland, Ghana. Make our nation great and strong. And I thank you, Medasi. Also, my thing is Africans in the diaspora. Unite, develop. We can do it. Unite and develop for African kind. Because we are humankind. So let's do that. So I will say to you again and always, bye-bye, yo. The journey continues. Volume 1. Hey, this is a palm wine. I salute to the palm wine. I don't have that. This is something else. But, to the palm wine. Go to Ghana and try palm wine.